Hello, my name is Rick Farron, and my wife and I were Jehovah's Witnesses for close to 50 years. In fact, we were members of the Anointed class. The most important celebration of the year for Jehovah's Witnesses is the night of the memorial. That is when they commemorate the death of Christ. The interesting thing here also is that everyone seems to come to the memorial. In fact, the Watchtower commands others to come, other than those of the Anointed class. I want to read a scripture to you that the Jehovah's Witnesses always read at their memorial service. In the New World Translation, Luke 22:19 says, "Also he took a loaf," that's Jesus, "gave thanks, broke it, and gave it to them, saying, 'This means my body, which is to be given in your behalf. Keep doing this in remembrance of me.'" That's the scripture they read. And I found it interesting that Jehovah's Witnesses, back in 1999, as well as many of their publications, had something to say about that scripture, and they were cleverly suggesting that all people should attend the memorial, not just those that had the heavenly hope. I'd like to read you an excerpt from that Watchtower, February 15th, 1999, paragraph 21. "One of the finest ways we can show appreciation for the ransom is by attending the memorial of Christ's death, which this year will be held on April 1st. This, too, is part of Jesus' word. Instituting the celebration, Jesus commanded his followers, 'Keep doing this in remembrance of me.'" Yes, Jesus did command his followers in Luke 22. His followers were of the anointed class, the heavenly class, those that would reside in the heavens. The Watchtower cleverly is suggesting that everyone attend. My wife and I sent a letter to the Watchtower organization regarding that comment in the Watchtower, that not everyone is commanded to attend the memorial. Really, scripturally speaking, only the anointed. So the Watchtower, after a while, sent us back a letter. And this is a copy of the letter right from the Watchtower. I'm going to read you what they said in part in the letter. But this is what they said in paragraph 2. "You are correct that in context, Jesus' words, 'Keep doing this in remembrance of me,' were directed to individuals to whom the hope of sharing in the heavenly kingdom was being extended." So they had mentioned in this letter that my wife and I were correct. But what I wanted to know is, why did they send me back a big, large print copy of a Watchtower article concerning having doubts? That gave me a lot of doubts, and that's one of the reasons why I started disconnecting from the organization. Their writings are very clever. You have to analyze everything that's being said, but so much of what the Watchtower says is not scriptural.